Good morning. My morning rituals must always include dog petting and word games. Today's a pretty normal work day for me, but I thought it would be a good time to take you guys through some different things that I do in a day to be healthy. I feel like health and wellness culture kind of goes a little crazy on social media with like all these things you have to buy or like extreme things you have to do. I used to buy into that more, especially when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I am now of the opinion that health and wellness doesn't have to be stressful or expensive and can be easily accessible to everyone and adaptable to whatever lifestyle you're currently living. So today I wanted to take you through 5 different tips I have or ways that you can be healthy without necessarily breaking the bank and without dramatically having to change your lifestyle. Tip number 1 is to exercise. Wow, you're so original, Caitlin. Hear me out though. I'm not recommending any specific type of exercise. I think it's super easy to see people's bodies online or see people who might look a certain way and you think that if you do what they're doing, you're gonna look like that. And you're just not going to, because everyone has different bodies. My tip or suggestion is to find a form of exercise that you love and that makes you feel good and that you're excited to do, and do that, because anything that you're going to consistently stick with is better than not doing anything at all. You can go on walks and stretch, you can do yoga, you can do Pilates, you can lift weights, you can do HIIT, cycling, and I know what else you're gonna say, but Caitlin, exercising is expensive. YouTube, baby, you're on YouTube right now. Honestly, I've been doing YouTube workouts for years from various different channels because they're free and I can do them from home. I did have a small startup cost of getting the weights for these specific workouts, but you could totally do equipment-free workouts too. Today I'm doing a 30-minute full body superset workout from this YouTube channel, Nourish Move Love. I've been doing their workouts for like 2 years and I love them because they send you a workout plan every week. So I don't even think about it. I just open my email, see what we're doing today, and do the video. Having a soy latte and a banana berry smoothie. The only reason I did vanilla protein and cacao powder is just because I ran out of chocolate protein powder. I'm about to take my vitamins, so it's a great time to introduce the sponsor of today's video, Mary Ruth Organics. I recently switched over to taking Mary Ruth's vitamins. I love that they're liquid. I just feel like it's so much easier to take, especially if you have difficulty swallowing pills. They're also all vegan and have a bunch of different flavors. This is their liquid morning multivitamin and it's raspberry flavored. So this vegan multivitamin contains minerals, amino acids, and other essential vitamins, including C, D, E, and beta carotene. There are different serving sizes depending on your age. Anyone over 14 is 2 tablespoons. I like to take it like a little shot, but you can mix it with other liquid if you want. I feel like whenever I take this, I just have more energy and I'm more focused. And it's really important to take multivitamins because no matter how healthy you eat, you're going to have gaps in your nutrition. It's just the way the food system is set up. The best way to ensure that you're getting the essential vitamins and minerals you need is to take a multivitamin. There are a lot of vitamins, multivitamins, supplement on the market, so sometimes it can feel really overwhelming and confusing, but I really love Mary Ruth's because over 130 other products are third-party tested with the Clean Label Project, which means it goes to an independent lab and they test all of their products for toxins or heavy metals. So all of them are tested and approved, so you know you're getting a product that is safe. Life in your 30s is taking vitamin shots. Mary Ruth's was really awesome and gave me a discount code for you guys that you can use whether you're a new customer or a returning customer. So use code MROCaitlynS. It'll also be in the description of this video to get 20% off Mary Ruth's products, either directly on their website or you can also order through Amazon if you want that convenience. You're placing an order for other things too. They have a ton of different products, so I recommend looking through and deciding what works best for you, but I definitely recommend the multivitamin. I'm gonna quickly drink the rest of my coffee, take the smoothie with me. I am going in to get my work groceries for the week and to also get my nails done because these are seriously grown out. I just got home. I went to 3 different stores, including a local Asian grocery store. This is gonna be a speed haul. We've got lemongrass, Chinese eggplant, rice paper, shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, Thai chili, 2 types of red curry paste, some tofu, rice vermicelli, sausage, white wine, bananas, limes, shallot, garlic, onion, ginger, green onions, cilantro, sage, raisins, vanilla, nutritional yeast, some microgreens, I think they're daikon radish, kale, peppers, and fennel. I think I said everything. Did I say spinach? And there you have it. I've been testing these cacio e pepe butter beans. It's going... Rude, Maya. It's going to be going on the blog soon, but I have a lot of leftovers and I'm getting kind of tired of just eating them like this. So yesterday I turned it into a stew kind of, and it was really good. So I'm going to be doing that again for lunch. And while I prep my veggies, I thought I would talk to you about tip number 3, which is educated, intuitive eating. There's a lot of pressure for all people, but I feel like especially young girls to look a certain way, and depending on who you're following, there's pressure to eat certain foods. You know, I've been there too. When I first joined vegan YouTube, not gonna name names, but there was a lot of people making like videos calling people out for not eating enough carbs or eating too much fat, and it definitely influences you and the way you think. I feel like now I'm in a pretty healthy headspace with my food, and it's largely because I started to practice intuitive eating. So I know this looks really weird, but I've really been loving zucchini in like large uneven chunks lately. I sear the outside, but the inside is still like kind of crunchy, and it's just, I don't know, I'm obsessed. I'm also gonna say I'm not a dietitian. I'm not telling you have to eat a certain way. Personally, my goal with my page is to just show a variety of vegan recipes that are accessible and that people who aren't vegan might be curious to try. And you do what you will with your own personal eating habits and modifications. I will link a few of my favorite intuitive eating resources and dietitians below. But for me, the concept of intuitive eating, which I think is the general concept, is to listen to your body and make decisions on what you're going to eat based off of that, rather than following like a specific strict diet. All of our bodies are so different. Like some people might thrive really well on a diet that has more natural fats in it, while some people might do better on lower fat. Some people can't digest beans. Some people love beans. I am one of those people. These are sun gold tomatoes from my garden. I'm just going to cut them in half. I have been on self-imposed diets before, or self-imposed restrictions on my food and what I eat, and honestly, net negative. It's not fun. I was stressed about meeting certain goals or achieving certain macros, and I spent more time thinking about my next meal than like enjoying the food that was in front of me, or just simply enjoying my life. A lot of people who criticize intuitive eating are like, oh, well then I'll just eat donuts every day. But that's not really what it is. I think educated intuitive eating is a good qualifier. So once you have the knowledge, and a healthy diet usually involves a good balance between carbohydrates, fat, and protein, then you can sort of make more informed decisions based on what your body is telling you, and still allow for your fun treats that have no net nutritional value but are good soul food. Like I eat dessert every day, and I have like a loose formula that I try to follow for the majority but not all of my meals. Carbs, protein, fat, fiber. I got my beans for my protein, got my veggies, which is going to add some carbohydrates as well as fiber, and I'm going to pan-sear these in olive oil. And there's also a little bit of vegan parm in this, which is going to add some fat and make this more satiating too. I'm also gonna add a little spinach to this, and I'm gonna toast a piece of sourdough bread too to like dip in the broth. I just feel like once you learn basic nutrition principles and how to apply that to your food, and like getting in tune with your body and knowing when you're full or when you're hungry or when you're craving chocolate, like you can have the chocolate, but you can also make yourself a nourishing stew. My final 2 tips are definitely the ones that I am the worst at, but they're things that I'm actively trying to get better at. So I'm including them because I know when I do them, I actually do feel better. Tip number 4 is stimulating hobbies, like mentally stimulating. Get your mind out of the gutter. Let's all be honest. It is so easy to scroll on your phone in any free moment you have because it's very quick, easy dopamine. I do it all the time and I'm always saying that I want to do it less. And one of the things that has helped me do it at least a little bit less, I'm working on more, is to find hobbies where I'm actually learning something or engaging in something. So I still feel like it's rewarding for me personally. For me, scrolling, it's not really satisfying in the moment. And then when I get off of my phone, I don't really feel like fantastic either. I feel like it's just something that I did and my brain feels scrambled because I just watched like a bunch of different videos on a bunch of different topics. My top hobby is probably reading. I've really gotten into reading over the last few years. I think it's great because I'm just looking at blank words on a page and it still requires me to be active in my imagination. I get super invested in the story and it's like something that I'm committed to for a long period of time. So I feel like it still helps me with my attention span and also with my like creativity with work too. My second hobby that I enjoy, that I do almost every single day and night, is Duolingo. I actually minored in Spanish in college and it's like essentially a video game, yeah, but I'm also practicing my Spanish at the same time. So for me, that feels more rewarding. My last thing I like to do is random crafts, and my flaw is that I like to try a bunch of different crafts, never commit to any of them, and then have a bunch of craft materials in my house. That's something that I'm personally working on. I also feel like it helps me connect with my inner child because you do a lot of crafts and play when you're younger, and as you get older as an adult, you don't really set aside time to do that. I feel like it's a lot more rewarding, and I also feel more mentally at peace than if I spent the same amount of time scrolling on my phone. On that note, I am going to use my phone, but I'm gonna do my nightly Duolingo. My last and final tip number 5, is to get good rest. Sleep is so underrated and it's something we're always pushing off. Again, look, I'm not a medical expert. I'm not here to spread false science, but I have an article from the NIH. I will link it below. Literally says getting enough sleep can improve your brain performance, mood, and health, and not getting enough sleep raises risk of many diseases and disorders. All I know is personally, I feel so bad when I don't get enough sleep and I am cranky, definitely can't focus as much. So I have been trying to prioritize sleep more. I've also been taking Mary Ruth's Liquid Nighttime Multi-Mineral. It contains multiple vitamins and minerals that your body can use to support sleep regulation, reduce stress, as well as bone health. Vitamins D3, magnesium, and zinc help with your sleep regulation, and also has some calcium, which helps with your bone strength. This one is their cranberry flavored, but I know they also have a coconut flavor as well if you prefer that. Anyone over 14 is 2 tablespoons. Cheers. So on that note, I'm going to go to bed now and try to get some good sleep. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I wanted to make it a sort of a more balanced approach to all of the like wellness culture I've been seeing online, and just show that healthy changes can be easy, low cost, and accessible for everyone. Thanks again to Mary Ruth's for sponsoring this video. Don't forget you can use code MROCaitlynS for 20% off your order, whether you're a new or returning customer, and it works directly on their website or on Amazon as well, so you can shop wherever you prefer. The code and a link will be in the description of this video. And on that note, I'm gonna go cuddle with my dogs and get some sleep. So thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Bye.